Welcome to Business World, entrepreneurs. I am Mavil Doylumsut, and today we'll talk about business planning. Business planning is the process of selecting an organization's goals, determining the policies and strategic programs necessary to achieve specific objectives en route to the goals, and establishing the methods necessary to assure that the policies and strategic programs are achieved. Business planning is a strategic planning because it is concerned mainly with the designing of business. Business planning has become a very important part of the top management function due to the influence of external environmental factors and systems approach to the business management. There are 8 steps in business planning. Number 1, establishing verifiable goals or set of goals to be achieved. 2, establishing planning premises. 3, deciding the planning period. 4, finding alternative courses of action. 5, evaluating and the alternative plans and selecting a course of action. 6, developing derivative plans. 7, implementation of business plan. And 8, measuring and controlling. First step is establishing verifiable goals or set of goals to be achieved. The business plan is based on the enterprise objectives. These objectives are mostly formulated by the top management. The values and beliefs held by the top management are reflected in these goals. Establishing planning premises. Planning premises include certain assumptions about the future on the basis of which the plan will be formulated. Establishing planning premises is comprises into 6 subtypes: the internal premises, external premises, tangible premises, and intangible premises, controllable premises, and non-controllable premises. External premises include sales forecasts, policies and programs of the organization, capital investment, managerial competency, human resource skills, others organizational resources. External premises include general business and economic environment, technological changes, government policies and regulations, population growth, political stability, and social factors. The gap between these two is termed as gap analysis. Many companies have used gap analysis by setting the objectives and identifying the gap between them and the prospective growth of the present. The firms should achieve high performance in order to fill the gap. Next is tangible premises. The premises which can be quantifiable are called tangible premises. The tangible premises include population growth, product demand, past sales, capital invested, and the like. Intangible premises are those which cannot be measured qualitatively. These premises include political factors, social factors, technological factors, natural factors, and etc. Controllable premises include company's labor policy, investment policy, advertising policy, level of technology competency of managerial personnel, quality of human resources, availability of financial resources, and etc. Controllable premises. Some factors are uncontrollable and some factors are uncontrollable. Controllable premises include strikes, blackouts, wars, natural calamities, emergency situations, and etc. Number 3, deciding the planning period. After formulating planning premises and long-term goals, the manager have to decide the length of the business plan period. The plan of the period should be based on the nature of the business, the vision and mission of the company. Other factors which influence the planning period are lead time in the development of a new idea business or product, time required to get back the original investment, and length of commitments already made. Number 4, finding alternative courses of action. After formulating the business plans, the top-level management should find out the alternative courses of actions available in order to accomplish the company's mission. For example, availability of alternative technologies, alternative sources of capital, highly skilled employees abroad, and etc. Number 5, evaluating the alternative plans and selecting a course of action. The management has to evaluate the available courses of action through SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and rank the alternatives. After making the alternatives, the management has to select the best business plan. Number 6, developing derivative plans. The management, after selecting the best business plan, it should formulate the other policies and plans which are the sub-plans to the main plan. Management should involve and consult the lower level of managers while formulating the derivative plans. Number 7, implementation of business plan. After the development and selection of the plans, management has to take initiative to implement the business plan. Number 8, measuring and controlling. After the business plan is put into action, the management has to measure the progress of the plan and compare it with the standards, observe the deviations, if any, and correct the deviations. And that would be all for the business planning. The rest will be discussed by my group mates.
Good day everyone, I'm Manifas Dimasindil, and for today I'm going to discuss to you about marketing. So let's start. So what is marketing? Marketing refers to activities a company undertakes to promote buying or selling of a product or service. Marketing includes advertising, selling, and delivering products to consumers or other businesses. Marketing seeks to take a product or service, identify its ideal customers, and draw customers' attention to the product or service available. Marketing make use of marketing mix, also known as 4Ps: product, price, place, and promotion. So what is marketing mix? Marketing mix include multiple areas of focus as part of a comprehensive marketing plan. The term often refers to a common classification that began as 4Ps: product, price, placement, and promotion. Focusing on marketing mix help organization make strategic decision when launching a new product or revising existing products. Neil Borden popularized the idea of marketing mix and the concept of 4Ps in 1950s. The 4Ps are constrained by external and external factor in overall business environment, and they interact significantly with one another. Product, price, place, and promotion. Product. Product refers to an item or item the business plan to offer to customers. The product should seek to fulfill an absence in the market or fulfill consumer demand for a greater amount of product already available. So before they can prepare an appropriate campaign, marketers need to understand what product is being sold and how it stands out from its competitor, whether the product can also be paired with secondary product or product line, and whether there is a substitute product in the market. So what do we mean by product line? A product line is a group of related products all marketed under a single brand name that is sold by the same company. The next P is the price. Price refers to how much company will sell the product for. When establishing a price, companies must consider the unit cost price, marketing cost, and the distribution expenses. Companies must consider the price competing product in the marketplace, whether the proposed price point is sufficient to represent a reasonable alternative for consumers. The third P is the place. Place refers to the distribution of the product. Key consideration include whether the company will sell the product through physical storefront, online, through both distribution channels. Promotion. Promotion is the fourth P. It is an integrated marketing communication campaign. Promotion includes a variety of activities such as advertising, selling, sales, promotion, public relation, direct marketing, sponsorship, and guerrilla marketing. So what do we mean by the guerrilla marketing? Guerrilla marketing is the creating, use of novel or unconventional method in order to boost sales or attract interest in a brand or business. There is also a 3Ps. 3 additional Ps tied to this type of marketing mix might include people, process, and physical evidence. First, people refers to the employees who represent a company as they interact with the client or customers. Second, the process. Process represents the method or flow providing the service to the client and often incorporates monitoring service performing for customer satisfaction. And last, physical evidence relates to an area or space where company representatives and customers interact. Remember that not all marketing is a product focus. Customer service businesses are fundamentally different than those based primarily on physical products, so they will take a consumer-centric approach that incorporates additional elements to address their unique needs. And that's all for marketing. Thank you for listening.
Hi and hello everyone. This is Miss Ronalisi Talaba reporting about technology in business. Guys, we know already what is technology and what is business. Let's combine the two words and let's tackle it together. The main role of technology in business is to drive growth and improve operations. Different industries and companies rely on technology because it improves business communications, optimizes production, inventory management, and financial record keeping. Technology can be used to protect financial data, confidential executive decisions, and other proprietary information that leads to competitive advantages. Simply put, technology helps businesses keep their ideas away from their competitions. Importance of technology in business. Technology has important effects on business operations. No matter the size of your enterprise, technology has both tangible and intangible benefits that will help you make money and produce the results your customers demand. One of the importance of technology in business is the fast communication with customers. Technology affects a firm's ability to communicate with customers. In today's busy business environment, it is necessary for employees to interact with clients quickly and clearly. Websites allow customers to find answers to their questions after hours. Fast shipments options allow businesses to move products over a large geographical area. Second importance of technology in business is the efficiency of operations. Technology also helps a business understand its cash flow needs and preserve precious resources such as time and physical space. Warehouse inventory technologies let business owners understand how best to manage the storage cost of holding a product. With proper technology in place, executives can save time and money by holding meetings over the internet instead of at corporate headquarters. The third importance of technology in business is the business culture and class relations. Technology creates a team dynamic within a business because employees at different locations have better interactions. If factory managers can communicate with shipment coordinators at different locations, tensions and distrust are less likely to evolve. Cliques and social tensions can become a nightmare of a business. Technology often helps workers put their different backgrounds aside. The last one is technology helps protect and secure confidential and financial data of a business. Therefore, technology plays an important role in business.
Hi, good morning. For those who don't know me yet, especially to our new instructor, Ma'am Colleen, I am Mario Puka, and my part for today is to discuss the legal and ethical issues in doing business. Let's get started. When you run a business, you know that things can always get a little complicated. In fact, you know that it can be a lot complicated. There's a lot to manage between what you want and your employees, partners, and even the law. But litigation and other legal issues can. For today, there are two subtopics that we are going to discuss. But first, let us tackle the 5 ethical issues in doing business. The first one is harassment and discrimination in the workplace. Every business needs to be aware of anti-discrimination laws and regulations that exist to protect employees from unjust treatment. Yes, this is very common in doing business this harassment and discrimination. Harassment and discrimination are the largest ethical issues that impact business owners today. Harassment and discrimination take place in the workplace. The result could be catastrophic for your organization, both financially and reputationally. The second one is health and safety in the workplace. As an outlined in the regulations stipulated by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration or OSHA, employees have a right to safe working conditions. Yes, they really have to work in a safe working conditions so that they can work better and faster. The next one is whistleblowing or social media rants. The widespread nature of social media has made employees conduct online a factor in their employment status. The question of the ethics of firing or punishing employees for their online posts is complicated. In the same vein, business owners must be able to respect and not penalize employees who are deemed whistleblowers to either regulatory authorities or on social media. This means that employees should be encouraged and not be penalized for raising awareness of workplace violations online. The next is non-disclosure and corporate espionage. Many employers are at risk of current and former employees stealing information, including client data used by organizations in direct competition with the company. When intellectual property is stolen or private client information is illegally distributed, this constitutes corporate espionage. Companies may put in place mandatory non-disclosure agreements stipulating strict financial penalties in case of violation in order to discourage these types of ethics. The last one is the technology and privacy practices. Under the same umbrella as non-disclosure agreements, the developments in technological security capability pose privacy concerns for clients and employees alike. Employers now have the ability to monitor employee activity on their computers and other company-provided devices. So, in this case, avoiding ethical issues in business always starts with top management. Providing clearly written policies and processes that ensure those policies are both acknowledged and adhered to can ensure transparency and ethical business practices are applied. The last subtopic that we are going to discuss is the legal considerations in business, and there are also 5 legal considerations. The first one is the business structure. The decision about the structure of your business is one of the most important you will ever make. So there are 3 business structure. The first one is the sole trader, partnership, and limited company. Each of these business structures comes with a different set of rules and regulations. If you decide to start as a sole trader, there is no legal distinction between you as an individual and your business. If you're unsure which type of business structure is best for you, it's a good idea to consult with an accountant or a legal professional who will be better qualified to help you with this important decision. The next one is tax and national insurance. Different business structures have different tax requirements. As a sole trader, you will pay tax and national insurance on all earnings, taking into account any business expenses. Yeah, it's very common that when we do business, we should really pay taxes, especially those big, especially when we do big businesses. The next one is the employment law. If you intend to employ staff in your business, you'll need to familiarize yourself with employment law and consider consulting with an experienced solicitor to draft up your contract and terms of employment. When dealing with staff, you must always treat them fairly and legally. Otherwise, your business may be subject to a long and costly court case. So it is very we should treat them, or we should treat our customers or our staff, especially in big companies, we should always treat them fairly and legally. The fourth one is health and safety. Over recent years, health and safety legislation has been refined and tightened. Therefore, it's important than ever to ensure you have this covered within your business strategy. Make sure your premises are safe and have been through any necessary testing and certification, just like also in ethical ethical issues in considering business, there is also health and safety. And this health and safety is very common in doing businesses. And the last one in legal considerations in doing business is the industry-specific legislation. You should also ensure you comply with any industry-specific legislation, as well as ensuring you're personally aware of laws that relate to your business. You must also educate your staff and keep them up to date with any changes. Starting your own business is confusing, especially from a legal standpoint. There's so much to consider, and as a startup, it's not always possible to obtain professional advice. That's all for today's lesson. I hope you learned something. Bye! Ingat!